What's good, y'all? It's your boy Just Wulf, and I am here today to give you a first listen impression / review of Mickey Breeze's latest album, Duel. If you don't know who Mickey Breeze is, he is a 20-year-old hip-hop artist from St. Paul, Minnesota. He's a MC, a producer, a audio engineer, lyricist, graphic designer, you name it. He literally does everything. He's the definition of an entrepreneur. And I am so excited to be able to listen to this album before it's released to the general public, because I've been waiting for this album for months. Ever since he dropped his two singles, Violent and Favors, my ears have been drooling to listen to this album. So without further ado, I'm going to play the album from beginning to end, and I'm going to chop up some of the songs along the way, so then, leave some curiosity for you guys to check it out for yourselves. So let's get into it. All right, y'all. So the first track to set off the album is titled Money Hungi. Let's take a listen. Ooh. Come on now.
Yeah. They tell me more money, more problems, baby, I disagree. It's no money, all problems in the life that we lead. Like money can't buy happiness, you should come shopping with me. The sad truth is, the better things in life ain't free. The rent that you pay or the gas I put in my SUV. The hospital bill that most of us incur when we sick. The superficial surgery some women want to be thick. The candy paint and supercharger that you want for your whip. The jewels for the wife, or the new bikes that you want for your kids. The food that you eat, the glasses if you need them to see. You got enough money, some people might just pay you to speak. All my problems money related, don't belittle to me. A lot of us could benefit from some financial relief. Your mother, your brother, your homie, or a man on the street. Telling people you need money's like a flag of defeat. I don't value money more than the connections I've made, the lessons I've learned, the relations that I have to this day. With more money for a lot of us, then life could be great. Cause money make the world spin, not much else you can say, but hey. Let's just get this shit started, fam. Load up the next track.
Oh, snap. I have goosebumps. What a track to set off the album. Breeze just laid it all out there in terms of what money is used for, how people spend money, how they use money, how they get money. Money is king right now. Not saying that he worships money, but the fact that when you don't have money, your pockets hurt. You got butterflies in your stomach. How's this man finna get some money? That's what I want to know. How's he finna get some money? I love just the keys. The keys just playing. All there is the keys and, a little bit of low end in there. And that's him. He composed that. Like, that's not a sample. This man got on the keys and he did his thing. I love tracks like that where, the MC is just flowing over a melody, flowing over some chords. There's no drums. No nothing. He's just speaking. It was like a spoken word. It was very elegant and very poetic. Man, I'm ready. I'm ready for the next joint. So this next track is titled Favors. It's one of the tracks that he released as a single. I've already heard it before. I hope y'all have heard it before. I'm about to get hype all over again. Let's get into it.
You can't depend on other people to make sure you should be making this album for you. You should be making beats for you. You should be doing all this shit.
Been doing this shit for way too long. Figured I was doing something wrong. Showing everybody all the love. Thinking I should do it just because.
Let's go.
Nick, no more favors.
Yeah.
No more favors. Nick, no more favors. No free labor. Bunch of niggas using on the low. Boy, you think I don't already know?
Let's go.
Taking all these numbers on my phone. Fuck it, I'ma get it on my own.
Hey.
All the people and all the connections or whatever, that shit's gonna come later. But right now, not saying that you're just starting, but like, right now, you just gotta do this shit for you.
That was Favors, y'all. I love that joint. just to reiterate what he was saying and to put my little spin on it. This man was just preaching facts. Like, when you're an artist and you got something special and you're young, it's easy to be taken advantage of. You know, he's got beats for days, but it's just so easy for other artists to be like, hey man, let me cop a beat, or yo, can you DJ for me at this gig? And you know, being a young artist who's trying to get out there, trying to get more exposure, it comes to a point where that's not the motivation anymore. You establish yourself, you've paid your dues, people know who you are, your name has weight. And in order for people to use your skills and your abilities, it's like, yo, you need to pay up. You need to pay what you owe. So if you want a beat from Mickey Breeze, if you want Mickey Breeze to DJ your set, you want him to appear anywhere in public or use his skills for something, pay the man. He needs to make money too. He's money hungry, boy. All right, y'all. This next track is titled Faith. Let's take a listen. There's that piano again. So dope.
Pick a yard, pick a God, or pick a power you believe in. Pick a faith, pick a faith. Everything happens for a reason. My hello.
Ooh.
I don't really see a light in me. Can't see my future, cause I love my history. Whoa.
Dang.
Where the fuck I'm finna go? Tank up on full, taking long drives on short roads. Foot down, no rules, hands up, bass loud, eyes closed. What do? What I want, what I'm told. Don't trip, I got faith in those who got faith in me. Can't face my world, got a hard enough time just facing me. Can't love no more, cause I ain't got enough space in me. Can't take no more, cause I ain't got a lot of faith in me. Whoa.
Wow.
Higher power, but you ain't connected. Don't believe on your living reckless.
Who is that?
Pray to He and He'll save your soul.
It's like the devil talking.
But speak in vain and down you go. I just don't. I just won't. I just can't.
Hey.
That's just who I am. Some of us go to church. Some of us hit a club. Some of us do both and get criticized for the other one. Some of y'all read the word. Some of y'all smoke a blunt.
Ooh.
Both of y'all get to coke, thinking one's really better than the other one. Got
That's
a lot
so
of
real.
Trying to find a better comfort in the new and normal. Bury yourself in a phone or look to the sky when you feel alone. Talk to invisible gods so they can help you defeat indivisible odds. Maybe you talk to the squad and you gon' lie when you need everyone to see you cry. Coping mechanism is a coping mechanism. I look up to a lot of people who be there for me when even Jesus isn't. If I pray to He might save my soul, but I sneak in vain and down I go. I just won't. I just can't. That's just who I am.
Man. I can't, man. I can't even. Bro. I'm speechless. Like, dude, I was not expecting any of that. Like, the track is simply titled Faith. No idea where he was going to go with that, but he touched on every single topic of having faith, struggling to have faith within yourself, the constant struggle of feeling like you're connected to a higher power, and even having faith in the people who surround you or social media. Like, feeling like you're disconnected from other people, especially in a time like this, is so real. I also really like how he pitched his voice down and made it sound like that, you know, like his inner demon or the devil that's just chilling on his shoulder is telling him, "You're not connected, my G. Let's get into some stuff." He had like 2 separate drops, and one of them just blew me away. His production is so on point. Like that beat, it didn't even sound like you were listening to the same beat from the beginning all the way to the end. The beat had like these subtle switch ups that just made you dive even deeper into what he was saying. And that track is just truly incredible. I love the dichotomy of both of what he was talking about. We're only 3 songs in. Like, I feel like I need a break already, but I can't. I got to listen to the rest. All right, y'all. This next joint we're about to listen to is titled Quiet Time. Let's take a listen.
Yeah, I got a thing.
No.
But I'm about to get back to recording. I don't bring a lot of stage presence, cause my stage presence is a gift regardless. People say I got a gift from God, but they don't acknowledge that the kid is godless. I did it, like you got a bloody glove from me is the evidence. Except my mom's, I got it by myself. If I paid you back, I don't owe you shit. Broke dinner, bitch.
Hey.
EK, what to do about it? Hot enough to get my own degree and barely graduated. Nigga, fuck a college. I don't often say I'm hot-headed, but I'm fired up about a lot of shit. Pissed off cause coronavirus fucking crip walking on my dividends. Seen a predatory from some former friends that I'll never ever wanna see again. So a young nigga really going through it, trying to work it out at 18. So I just internalize. I'm too afraid to talk about my problems to other guys.
Wow.
I don't put it on my social, I don't like to advertise. All the noise in my mind, I need me some quiet time.
My dude.
I just internalize. I'm too afraid to talk about my problems to other guys. I don't put it on my social, I don't like to advertise. All the noise in my mind, I need me some quiet time.
Come on, man.
I got it bad, girl got it worse, mom's got it worse. Second trip to hospital, now the whip feel like a hearse. Third visit just as bad as the first. Fam calling, I say I'm good. Gotta say it's not a big deal, but the shit's real. Doesn't make a nigga any happier if you know how I feel. Doesn't mean I ain't fucking with you. All in all, that's just how it is. Gotta focus on the bigger picture, but I'm still developing the negatives. So I just internalize. Too afraid to talk about my problems to other guys. I don't put it on my social, I don't like to advertise. All the noise in my mind, I need me some quiet time. Running out of cash, running out of gas, running out of lies, running out of time, running out of ways to distract me, running out of ways to protect mine. But I'm all good, fam. How you been?
I'm like, man, I'm trying not to get emotional, man. That line when he said, mom's had it worse, third hospital visit, just as bad as the first, the whip's feeling like a hearse. Like, I know I'm paraphrasing, like, I obviously can't remember exactly what he said. Like, knowing him and his mom personally, like, I know what they go through. Like, I truly haven't had, like, as deep of a conversation with Mickey Breeze as what I'm listening to right now in this. And for him to, you know, just put that on wax and just put it out there. I truly feel a lot of what he's saying about, you know, internalizing the things that happen around you, whether or not they're your fault, and keeping it within, like not being able to feel like that you can just vent to whomever about anything. Like, I'm so glad that he made this track because it also touches on the stigma of men, especially black men, wanting to talk to other men about their personal issues. Like, there's this stigma where people want to say, like, man up, or, you know, you got this, bro, like, just shake it off. Like, sometimes you can't shake it off if, like, you're living a certain type of lifestyle where things continue to get worse, or you're in, like, a downward spiral. You don't know you don't know where to turn for help. Sometimes I'd rather just not do it and, just figure it out later. But you get to a breaking point where all that stuff just bottles up and you got to just let it go. I'm glad that Breeze addresses mental health in this track because, keeping all that inside and not letting it out is dangerous. It's hazardous for yourself and the people around you. And so kudos to Mickey Breeze for just putting it out there. Like, I'm sure when he wrote that track and he recorded it, he just felt a sense of relief for just letting everybody know what he's been going through. All right, y'all. So this next track that we're about to listen to is titled Violent. It was actually another single that Breeze released ahead of the album. So if this is your first time listening to it, you're in for it. You're in for it. Let's go.
Who the fuck is Mickey Breeze?
People saying all lives, but it's one-sided. People saying black lives that you want silent. Lose another black life with no logic. Then you really wonder why people go riot. People saying all lives, but it's one-sided. People saying black lives that you want silent. Lose another black life with no logic. Then you really wonder why people get violent. All lives matter, that's a white lie. The black lives don't matter to the white guys. Go blind when the innocent is slain, but you put a victim record on your Facebook page.
Come on.
No love for the lives of the lost. Black kids die and you pray for the cubs. Bro got shot when he had no Glock, but a white boy walked with a damn AR. Something is so fucking wrong. They're trying to find a problem with this song. I guarantee you a Karen is checking my criminal history when this go off.
Man.
Every time I wanna go on a drive, I'm hoping that I make it back alive. They shoot at me and I'm dead in the street, then the people in power is gonna justify it. People saying all lives, but it's one-sided. People saying black lives that you want silent. Lose another black life with no logic. Then you really wonder why people get violent.
We're going to begin with breaking news tonight out of Minneapolis, where the National Guard is being mobilized after violent protests erupted overnight over the death of George Floyd. A Minneapolis police officer pressed his knee into the unarmed African-American man's neck for more than 7 minutes Monday.
Of what it used to be. In fact, if you look in the rubble, it is still smoldering. Even at this hour, people are looting buildings and some buildings are still burning to the ground. And that's why the National Guard is being called in to try to tamp the tension down.
Man, just listening to that track again, like, it brought up like some, the traumatic visuals of what went down. When I first heard that song, it triggered like a mini PTSD episode where it was just fresh in my mind from the police body cam footage and just seeing like people on Facebook live streaming, buildings on fire, just all of that energy, all of that disappointment, frustration, people being tired of the same thing happening over and over and over, and that energy being transformed into a revolution. For all of that to be manifested in a way to get everybody's attention, like not just Minnesota, not just the US, but the entire globe. It was like the number one reported like news story that was being played around the world when that happened, right here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Mickey Breeze really captured that energy of what happened that day in the aftermath. He's sick of it as well. Like, he's trying to share his personal experiences with being a black man and how he feels like he's going to always continue to be judged, criticized. He's going to be racially profiled. He just wants to get home safe. Like, did you hear that? And that's all that we want, is we want to be heard. We want to be validated. We want things to change. But man, I'm excited to listen to the rest of the album. All right, so this next track is titled Vain. Let's get into it.
I want suicides on the whip. Dark 10 and a 15-inch sub in the back. Banging hard all through the ass. Doing 94 on a 94. Like, where the fuck am I going? Whole car so blacked out, my high beams ain't showing. Go get my mama a house. Go get my lady a car. Get all my niggas some gold. Have a session with the bros. Get to moving like the pros. appreciate much. But maybe I'm asking for too much. I don't deserve the stuff. I haven't worked enough, so now I'm down as fuck. I'll buy anything and everything to keep me out my head. Hear me for a second, that's the plot of being vain. Niggas really change for some change in a chain. You ain't worth the shit that you be putting in your name. Took it to the head, lost your mind, lost your brain. Get way too entitled, that's the point of being vain.
Wow. Oh, snap. Come on, man. How does he do that? Somebody please. I'm gonna call him up right now. Bro, what the frick? Like how? How are you a wizard? I need to know what the secret sauce is. I am questioning everything and I need answers. Have you seen Space Jam before? I need to know what's in that secret formula, G. I would really like it if you could explain to me how you got so f***ing good. Like, is there still hope? I need to know if it's too late for me. Because if it's too late, I quit. But yo, those switch ups were magnificent. Like, you know, we were listening to a hip hop joint at the beginning, and then towards the end, it felt like either like house or EDM, techno, something. Breeze can just flip through different styles, different genres at any given moment. Like with someone who has that tuned of an ear and is able to produce stuff like that, like this, he's a gem. I don't know anybody that can do that. Just boom, you're in a club, there's lights flashing everywhere. For you to know what it means to want it all and want to have it all, like cars, houses, clothes, money. I know people will buy stuff to like show off their class, and their like elitism is like, yo, check it out, I got some money, I got me a Lambo. But like, for you to be able to say like you want it all, but you know that it comes at a cost. It's just nice and refreshing to know that, like, you know, some people are keeping themselves in check. Like, I'm sure if Breeze won the lottery tomorrow, he would buy everything that he needed to support himself and his family. You know, he would just stack up racks for the future. Like, he would, you know, he would splurge a little bit. He would buy some stuff, but he wouldn't go broke after winning the lottery. He's keeping himself in check and is trying not to go off the deep end. All right, so this next track is titled Who Cares? Let's check it out.
There's things I haven't told you. I go out late at night, and if I was to tell you, you'd see my different side. There's things I haven't told you. I go out late at night, and if I was to tell you, you'd see my different side. There's things I haven't told you. I go out late at night, and if I was to tell you, you'd see my different side. There's things I haven't told you. I go out late at night, and if I was to tell you, you'd see my different side.
Working out the 651, swerving through the 612. Up and down the damn 9-4, 12's booming, hands through the roof. Big squad, nigga, that's fam. Big beef, gotta throw ham. Big smoke, bigger black whip. Big pose, hit him with the stick. I don't move no drink, no narco. I swing my shit, no sparkle. Skis got all in my Lexus. My subs on big like Precious. Niggas saying I'm a phenom, but I got some shit to work on. I don't wanna be an icon. I don't fit the frame like Nikon. Whole team got the fits blacked out like we headed to a funeral. Hit a club, then I'll turn it up. Tell them it ain't nothing but the usual.
I'm going up like a ladder, bitch. So your whole fucking brain is some savage shit. I hope you for niggas is ready to die. I'm kidding everybody that is out. I'm a thief in the night, I'm a vampire. Pass some shots at your house, make your porch slide. When I hop off the porch, I'm with dumb slime. Dragos and Joe when it's wartime. Bitch, I'm so cold. But now I'm on freeze, cause I'm with Breeze, bitch. I wipe his nose. Yeah, we slap me mouth, just like you sneeze, bitch. Aim at your dome. But acting so bro, these bitch don't make me squeeze, bitch. I'm on the road.
see my.
Whoa. Just whoa. I definitely gotta say that's what Breeze. This is what Breeze would be like if he fell off the deep end. He talked about in the previous song about wanting everything and trying to stay in tune with, you know, not giving in. But that track was like, this is what Breeze is gonna be like if he went all the way in. That track gave me serious Black Panther vibes. Like the ad-libs in the background sounded like they were inspired by the Black Panther soundtrack. Like that was just phenomenal. I'm out of breath, man. That track tired me out. Need to take a little nap. I'll be right back. That's something. That's otherworldly. That's like if Breeze jumped into a black hole and he left like a ransom note, like somebody kidnapped me, come get me. But all jokes aside, that track was like a stadium anthem. Like I don't know who would play that in a stadium, but if you want to get the crowd riled up, play that joint before the game starts. If you want people to break the stands, destroy everything in sight, play that song, because who cares? That was my first time listening to Pharoah Hendrix, who was featured on this track. That was some pretty intense stuff, and I likes that. It's dope. He can spit. All right, hopping into this next track. It's titled Your Highness. Let's hit it. Ooh. Hey.
Who the fuck is Mickey Breeze?
So a young boy gotta put the tables behind him. Beat bang like he got a label behind him. No DJ, just Mickey Breeze. Really gotta put the label behind him. You see my name on the lineup, and you and your friend better line up.
Hey.
Can't put my ego and check shit. Last name West, what did you expect, bitch? Some of y'all really ain't gonna like this. Some of y'all won't like this likeness. I been being way too modest. Just to dress me is your highness. Some of y'all really ain't gonna like this. Some of y'all won't like this like this. I been being way too modest. Just to dress me is your highness. Just to dress me is your highness. Just to dress me is your highness. Some of y'all really ain't gonna like this. Some of y'all won't like this like this. Love yourself, fuck fake friends. They hate you. Okay then, act different. They say you changed. Like okay, bitch, we supposed to. Some of them really ain't gonna like it. Some of them won't like your likeness. What you say when they start whining? Just to dress me is your highness.
Let me catch my breath. I wasn't ready to do cardio today. After that nap, I got all this energy. The fact that you got me up and dancing like that is all your fault, man. People are gonna clown me for years to come for dancing on camera. I don't even do that in the club, G. I don't even go to the club, G. But you brought the club to me. Yo, I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but I feel like that song could be the next like viral TikTok sensation. That song has so much energy in it. I feel like it could get anybody's grandma to just hop up and just start busting a move. Phenomenal. It shows the other side of you, you know, who has that confidence, that high self-esteem, that like, if you see Mickey Breeze on a flyer, you and your friends better show up, because Mickey Breeze isn't just a name, it's an experience. You can't do it online. You can't do it just by listening to the music. If you want the full Mickey Breeze experience, you show up, you pay to get into a show, and you see him do his thing live. If you haven't seen Mickey Breeze perform live, you are missing out on one of the greatest wonders of the world. Just the versatility of this dude, man. It's unmatched. I've never heard an album like this before in my life. Okay, next track, Holding On. He does it again. Mood shift, just complete mood shift. Let's go.
Who the fuck is Mickey Breeze?
Time and time again, I'm navigating on my own.
Ooh.
Trauma froze the warmest thing I had left in my soul.
Wow. This man can sing.
Pain and pride aside, it's so hard to let it go.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Run off while you can, I'm bad for us for myself. I'll only bring you down if you help. But I don't wanna go to no one else. But I don't wanna go to no one else.
What? Holy crap. Let's go.
Time and time again, I try to tell you that I'm here. I give you my shoulder, baby, I lend you my ear. So we'll keep holding on.
Oh my
If not for
God.
nobody, then for ourselves. We lift each other higher when we help. I wouldn't trade this love for no one else. I wouldn't trade this love for no one. No one.
Bro, come on, man.
No one. No. No one. So we keep holding.
Give me a second. Hey, bro. You got to stop doing this to me, man. I need to know how. Like, what is the Krabby Patty formula? I needs to know where you hid the national treasure. Because if it's in your studio, I'm coming through, G. Actually, matter of fact, put Gidget on the phone. Actually, you know what? Put Mama Breeze on the phone. I want to know if you snuck into Area 51 and you're currently on the run. Because I don't think you're in Minnesota anymore. I think that you are probably in like New Zealand or something, you know, living your best life. Producing tracks like this that are this fire, you got to have like the key to like an ancient temple or something where you stole like all of the greatest plugins and knowledge from throughout the history of all of the music makers in the world. Oh, dang it. His voicemail is full. Because, bro, it just keeps getting better and better. Because, bro, the experience of this album is like another part of my brain that's being unlocked. And it feels like all these little pockets in my brain are like exploding. Imagine a bag of popcorn in the microwave. And it starts popping, you know. All the kernels individually just start popping. And then you got the... It's in that phase right now. Like, there's a few more kernels left that need to be popped. But right now, like, it's going crazy right now. Like, somebody call a neurologist because I feel like my medulla oblongata is on fire. Like, my prefrontal cortex is kicking a field goal with my medulla oblongata. All right, so let me actually talk about the song. I'm glad that you chose Ashley Gold for this track because both of you complemented each other so well, with you starting off talking about your relationship struggles and her saying it's going to be okay as long as we work together. We got this. Let's hold on. Mickey Breeze is like, yo, my insecurities are taking over. I don't know what to do. And then like the second half of that song is Ashley Gold saying like, yo, we got this. Like, it wasn't even like, I got you. It's like, no, as a team, we got this. We're going to hold on together. Like, I feel like that song has the potential to speak to a lot of people's relationships. And for you to speak on that too is very genuine and very inspiring. And that's just such a beautiful song. All right, we're getting close to the end of the album. This next track is titled Nondisclosure, and in parentheses, STFU. Let's go. It's a very dope transition, man.
I got internal thoughts an external image. A lot of shit I'm stressing on, the balance is horrendous. But I can pull it off if my time is spent otherwise. Focusing on music and some praise I'm getting online. I miss me and I'm barely missing suicide. Got it from my mama and the pain that she feel inside. I done seen myself die about a couple times. Woke up in a cold sweat and started writing down rhymes. Afraid of the dark, afraid of my heart, afraid of the way that they feel when I'm too calm. And I'm so afraid of thinking I'ma hurt somebody else. I don't wanna hurt you, I'ma probably hurt myself. Damn. Keep the mask on when I dap you up. Gotta be professional if niggas want the bigger bucks. Get a check, spend it on the same shit that fuck you up. Turn it down for morals, motherfucker, turn down for what? Too down to earth to tell somebody that I'm heaven sent. Corrupted by my earthly sins and that's evident. I'm in the mirror with malevolent eyes, telling myself lies like it is what it is, or I'm fine. And I say that to anybody asking questions, cause emotions and business don't mix well in a session. The next lesson's how to turn it into gold. That's the goal, to fill a hole in my soul. So I didn't tell you when I didn't want to, cause I didn't want you to worry about me. I just say it is what it is, gotta get it how you live. Everybody else's problems probably big. Nigga, if you too busy really feeling sorry for yourself, I can guarantee nobody else will help. You should shut the fuck up.
Damn.
If you don't wanna make things worse, you should shut the fuck up. Take a nice little drag, have a puff, but then shut the fuck up. Take a nice long nap in your bed, made her shut the fuck up.
Fuck up. Shut the fuck.
I love beats that have swing in it. And that had the right amount of swing and bop and just how playful you were with the bass line, like like geez, man, like that song, that's another heavy song, another very introspective song where you feel like that you're a burden to people when you talk about your problems, like you had talked about in Quiet Time. And it feels like that yours aren't as important as other people's problems. Like everyone's got problems, but you just need to medicate to get rid of them. I really love Mickey Breeze's play on words and his imagery. Fix yourself a nice little cup of STFU. Go take a nice long nap in your bed made of STFU. Or go eat you a plate of some STFU. Like, everyone's got problems, go medicate. And I feel like that this is Mickey Breeze's inner voice telling him, this is why I shouldn't talk about my problems, because I feel like I'm going to get the response of STFU. This track is just brilliant. I've never heard a track like this in my life, and I'm so glad that he put it out into the world, because I feel the same way sometimes. But now, the moment that I've been dreading, getting to the end of the album without there being any more tracks after. This is it. Track 11. Give and Take.
I done took too many L's to not be learning shit. I done took too many L's to not be learning from my mistakes. To not be learning from my mistakes. Yeah. And I done gave too much love to not be knowing when. I done gave too much love to not be knowing when I should take. To not be knowing when I should take, yeah.
Wow. Just drops you off like, boom. No vocals. I feel like I'm submerged in water.
Took too many L's to not be learning shit. I done took too many L's to not be learning from my mistakes. To not be learning from my mistakes. Yeah. And I done gave
give up. Don't feel bad about yourself. Don't beat yourself up because you lost. Just keep working at it.
If you could win all the time, I figure that would be the better option, but I get you.
Yeah, but if you win all the time, then you become an asshole. That's just that.
Well, that's not.
Oh, you know what? See, so is that what you want to do? Is that like you just want to win all the time?
Hell yeah.
Like all the time. Okay, I see where your mindset is. I see where your mindset is at.
Who the fuck wants to lose?
Bravo. Bravo, my guy. That last track just summarized everything. Like the conversation at the end, like, who wants to lose? Truly, who wants to lose? If you take a step back and you analyze why you lost and you use that knowledge to improve on your process in order for you to win the next time, it shows that there's growth. There's maturity happening. There's skills that are being assessed, reevaluated, and implemented to make your process better so that you get a more favorable end result, winning. But when you win all the time and then you finally lose, it could be heartbreaking. You could be destroyed. You stretch yourself very thin when you keep dishing out love to people, but you don't love yourself in the same way. To acknowledge that is very brave. And now that this album is out there for the world to digest, people who know Mickey Breeze know that going forward, no more games. Breeze is now on that next level. Like, after hearing this album, he is so polished and so, like, in his bag that he is securing everyone else's bag. Like, you thought you had the bag, but Mickey Breeze just snatched it up. But yeah, very, very solid album by Mickey Breeze. All right, so that wraps up my first listen review. And please, please, if you made it to the end of this video, go and listen to the full album. Don't just stream it, like, buy it. Like, literally just buy it. Go to MickeyBreeze.com and cop you some merch. Buy it. Thank you for watching. Possibly see you in the next one. I don't know if I'm gonna do another one. Peace out.